Hello, today we are going to see some numericals, and here the first numerical. The first order reaction is found to have the rate constant K is equal to 6.93 into 10 raised to power minus 14 second inverse. Find the half-life time of the reaction. Here the K is given 6.93 into 10 raised to power minus 14 second inverse. So I will apply the T half-life time formula for the first order reaction, that is equal to be 0.693 divided by K. So here the after application of 0.693 divided by 6.93 into 10 raised to power minus 14 second inverse, that will come in the denominator. It will become plus 10 raised to power plus 14, and if I cancel this, then it will come out to be 0.1. So 0.1 means 1 upon 10, and 1 upon 10, if I divide this by 10, then it will become 10 raised to power 13 seconds. So this is very simple numerical. Now see the next numerical. A solution of copper sulfate is electrolyzed for 10 minutes with a current of 2 amperes. What is the copper amount of copper deposited on the cathode? The atomic mass of copper is given, that is 63 gram per mole. Here the time is expressed in minute. I should have to convert this into seconds. By multiplying it by 60, then it comes out to be 10 into 60, that is equal to 600 seconds. The current I is equal to 2 amperes. So I am having the formula according to the Faraday's first law. Q is equal to IT. So I is equal to current in amperes and T is equal to time in seconds. So 2 into 600, that is equal to 1200 coulombs of the charge. Now I am having the equation, that is Cu2 plus 2 electron, that is giving the copper metal. So it requires the 2 Faradays of the 2 Faraday will produce the 63 grams, that is 1 mole of the copper. So here Faraday means 96500 coulomb. So 2 into 96500 coulomb will going to deposit 63 grams. So therefore 1200 coulombs will deposit how much grams of the copper. So I will cross multiply this 63 into 1200 and divided by this 2 into 96500. So by calculating, then I will get the grams of the copper deposited is 0.4010 grams. Now the next thing, the next numerical is the standard electrode potential for the Daniell cell is 1.1 volt. Calculate the standard Gibbs energy. Now here Faraday value is given to 96500 coulombs, and the reaction is given to zinc. Here the Daniell cell, the zinc is going to react with the Cu2 plus, it will give Zn2 plus Cu. Here the number of electrons involved are 2, so therefore n is equal to 2. So n, here I am having the formula for the standard Gibbs energy is delta G0 is equal to minus NFE0, and here the n stands for the number of electrons. There are 2, and Faraday, 1 Faraday is equal to 96500 coulombs, and the voltage produced by the Daniell cell is 1.1 volt, and therefore 1.1 volt. So when I multiply these three figures, then it comes out to be 212300 coulombs. Now if I divide this, then I will get the kilojoule per mole. So delta G0, that is the standard Gibbs energy, that is equal to 212.3 kilojoule per mole. Now the next numerical, that is the boiling point of the benzene. So here the boiling point of the benzene is 354 Kelvin, when 2 grams of the solute is added to 100 grams of the benzene, the boiling point is raised to 355, that is 1 degree 1 Kelvin raised. Uh, Calculate the molar mass of the solute. Kb for the benzene is given to be 2.5 Kelvin kilogram per mole. Here I will get the delta TB, that is change in the temperature, that is 355 minus 354, that is 1 Kelvin. And here the weight of the solute is equal to 2 grams and weight of the solvent is equal to 100 grams, and I have to calculate the molecular weight of the solute. So I will substitute the values. Here the formula is equal to delta Tp is equal to Kb into m, whereas m is the molality. Molality is the calculated by the formula W2000 divided by M2W1. Here delta Tb is comes out to be 1, so here 1, and here Kb value is to be 1 2.5, so 2.5 Kelvin kilogram per mole. And then the W2 is comes out to be 2 grams solute is added, and in 2000 and divided by M2, and W2 is 100 grams. So if I transfer this M2 at this side, M2 becomes 2.5 into 2 into 1000 divided by 100, and after multiplication division I will get the answer as a 50 gram per mole. So M2, the molecular mass of the solute, is coming out to be 50 gram per mole. Then see the next numerical, it is about the concern about the solid state, and the solid state numerical is about the CCP. So silver forms CCP. CCP means actually it is a FCC arrangement, and FCC is having Z, that is the number of atoms per unit cell is equal to Z is equal to 4. So edge length of the unit cell is given to be 400 picometer, and 400 picometer. Calculate the density of the silver. The atomic mass of the silver is given to be 108 gram per mole. So for CCP, Z is equal to 4. The edge length 400 picometer. 1 picometer is equal to 10 raised to power minus 10 centimeter. So here 400, that means 4 into 2, 10 raised to power 2, and into 10 raised to power minus 10, and that will become 4 into 10 raised to power minus 8 centimeter. So density formula is equal to D is equal to Zm divided by A cube Na. So Z is 4, Z is 4, M is the this 108 gram per mole, A is the 4 into 10 raised to power minus 8 centimeter, and that is whole cube. Then it is multiplied by the Avogadro number 6.02 into 10 raised to power 23. Then here 4 cube, that means 4 into 4 into 4, 4 4s are cancelled. Then 4 4 are cancelled. Then this 4 is cancelled by 108, and it comes out to be 27. 10 is to power minus 24 plus plus 23 from here. So 8 into 3, that is 24, minus 24, and it comes out to be minus 10 is to power minus 1, and this 10 is to power minus 1, and that is multiplied by 10 is 6 into 10 6.02. Here this 10 raised to power minus 1 when goes upward, then it will become 27 into 110, that is 270, and that is divided by 24.04, that is coming out to be 11.23 gram per centimeter cube. So the density is equal to 11.23. So then the next numerical, that is the about the relative lowering of vapor pressure. The vapor pressure of the pure benzene is 0.85 bar. The solute of 0.5 gram is added to the 40 gram of benzene. Molecular mass of benzene is given 78 gram per mole. The vapor pressure of the solution then becomes 0.84. Okay, what is the molar mass of the solid substance? Here the vapor pressure of the pure benzene is given by P0A. So here P0A 0.85 bar, and vapor pressure of the solution is given by Pa, that is 0.84 bar. So here W2, the weight of the solute is 0.5 gram, W1 weight of the solvent is 40 gram, M1 that is the molecular mass of the uh, solvent, that is 78 gram per mole. Here I am having the formula for the relative lowering of vapor pressure, that is P0A minus Pa divided by P0A, that is equal to mole fraction of the solute. Here I will substitute, that is P0A value is equal to 0.85 minus 0.84 divided by 0.85, that is equal to x2. X2 means N2 divided by N2 plus Nm, and here I know that N2 is very less in the denominator as compared to N1, and therefore I will take N2 divided by N1. So 0.01 divided by 0.85, that is equal to N2 divided by N1. So here 0.01 divided by 0.85, that is equal to W2 divided by M2 divided by W1 divided by M1, and then it will become W2 M1 divided by M2 W1. And here decimal points, both the decimal point I will shift over this side, right hand side, then it will become 1 upon 85. 1 upon 85 is here, then I will transfer this M2 here at this side and 85 here at this side. So, and after multiplication and division, it comes out to be 82.87 gram per mole. So here the molecular mass of the solute is coming out to be 82.87. Now the next important numerical about the chemical kinetics. So this chemical kinetics numerical is important one. The rate constant of a reaction at 500 Kelvin and 700 Kelvin is 0.02 second inverse and 0.07 second inverse respectively. Calculate the values of activation energy EA and the coefficient A, RNS coefficient, RNS factor A. So here I will apply the formula log K2 by K1 is equal to EA divided by 2.303 R 1 upon T1 minus 1 upon T2. Here T1 is 700 and T2 is 500. So after substituting the values, then I will get here 700 minus 500 divided by 700 into 500, and that is coming out to be here 0.07 divided by 0.02, and if I shift the decimal point at this right hand side, it will become 7 by 2, and if I divide 7 by 2, then it will come out to be 3.5. So log of 3.5, it is 0.544, and here if I multiply this 2.303 into 8.314 R value, then it comes out to be 19.15, and then 700 minus 500, that is 200 divided by 35 0000, this 2020 cancelled, and if I divide this by 2, then it will coming out to be 1750. Then if I multiply this 19.5 into 1750, and then I will get the activation energy EA is equal to 0.5 44 into 19.515 into 1750, that is coming out to be activation energy is equal to 18230.8 joules. This is the activation enthalpy, activation energy, and now I have to calculate the A value. So how to calculate the A value? With the help of the formula, that is equal to K is equal to A e raised to power minus E divided by RT. But here I have to apply the log on both the sides for calculation purpose, and then ln k divided by ln k is equal to ln A in the bracket A e raised to power minus E divided by RT. Then it comes out to be ln k is equal to ln A plus minus EA divided by RT. So if I transfer this on this on the other side, then it will coming out to be EA divided by RT is equal to ln A divided minus ln K. So here ln A minus ln K, that is equal to ln A by K is equal to EA divided by RT. So here ln I will transfer it into log to the base 10 by multiplying by 2.303. So here 2.303 log A by K is equal to EA divided by RT, and here log A by K is equal to 18230.8 divided by 8.314 into 500 into 2.303. So that is, after dividing and multiplying, then it will come out to be 1.904, and here log of A by K is equal to 1.904. So if I transfer the log at the right hand side, then it will become anti-log, and anti-log of 1.904, that is equal to 80.17. And this the K will if I transfer that this side, right hand side, it will multiplied, and then 80.17 is multiplied by 0.02, that is coming out to be 1.6034. So the A value finally is 1.6034. Then the last question the last question is about the chemical kinetics, and the chemical kinetics question, the reaction is first order. The reaction is first order in A and second order in B. Write the differential equation. How is the rate affected on increasing the concentration of B three times? And the third point is, how is the rate is affected when the concentration of A and B is doubled? So the rate law and differential rate equation, rate is equal to rate is equal to K into A raised to power 1 and B raised to power 2. This is the rate law or differential rate equation. Now the second condition is that B is equal to 3B, because the concentration of the B is raised to by 3 times. So therefore, if I substitute in this equation 3 at the place of B, I will put the 3B, and 3 square is 9, so 9B square, and that rate is equal to 9 into K into A raised to power 1 and B raised to power 2. So here the rate is increased by 9 times if I increase the concentration by of B by 3 times. Now the third condition is, how is the rate is affected when the concentration of A and B is doubled. So if I increase the A concentration by 2A and B concentration by 2B, then the power of 2A is only 1, and power of 2B is 2. So therefore 2 will going to be 2 into 2, that is 4. So 4 into 2, that is equal to 8. So 8K A raised to power 1 and B raised to power 2. So therefore the rate of reaction is increased by 8 times. Okay, thank you.